Alrighty, hello, hello. This is Happy Friday Eve to ye. Oh, you know what? I probably need to change the settings up. Okay, no, I can hear it. Never mind. Sorry. Just first time streaming this game. This was like the first game that I ever streamed. I did it as a test stream, and it was a long, long time ago. I haven't had a Xbox Live subscription for a long time. But I got one just recently, just so I could start playing this, because I just had a lot of fun with it. I'm not sure if we're going to actually come up against anybody, because we're playing at a weird time of the day. Domination, that's my jam. That's really all I play when it comes to this sort of thing. Let me go ahead and turn this on just so I can see if chats were to come in at some point. I want to be able to see them. Otherwise, that would defeat the purpose of streaming, really, in my opinion. All right, so I think my loadout's fine. We're just going to go ahead and... Oh, you know what I needed to do? Controller, there we go. Because last time I did this, I ended up throwing like a grenade because I couldn't remember what buttons did what. Well, that doesn't help me at all. I need to know... screw it. We'll learn as we go. Cool. My rotation, select the game modes. Well, I mean, okay, so I got the filter on, so I think, yeah, it's been a long time. Been a long time since I played this, so really not sure how it's going to go. If we're going to get skunked, as I said in the description, I mean, it could very well be one of these things where I've never been a high level, never been a high level at this game, but there are days and there are games where I'm actually able to be a force for good. Like I'm in the mix. Usually the rule is if I'm the high scorer, we're going to lose. Just because if I'm the best that's on your team, we're in some bad shape. But if I'm like second or third best, and there's somebody else out there who's actually really, really good, probably getting double my kills, then we've got a very good chance of winning. So I never want to be the best, because I'm not good enough to be the best. If I'm the best, it means we're losing, and we're probably losing badly. So I want to be second or third, and yeah, I just want to not be shot. You know, within the first, I want to be able to. I'd like a 50-50, 1 for 1. It feels decent if I'm doing as much killing as I am being killed. I'm really nervous because I can't hear Diddly Squat in the game. It should be a little bit louder than that. So if anybody is watching, let me know how the mix is. Denise, oh my gosh, hello Denise. Yeah, I understand this would not be a cup of tea. There's nothing. There's no. I mean, there is a gentleman who wears a skeleton face mask, but other than that, there's really no. There's nothing that would be. That's okay. So yeah, and yeah, I totally understand Denise. And oh, see, there we go. I totally forgot how. Oh, there it is. Okay, that's what I got to do. I don't remember the controller. I spent all my time playing Tessel and watching Tessel. I haven't able to really do anything with this. And I got you covered, buddy. So Denise, I thank you for. Okay, good, awesome, thank you. Oh, see, there's that. There's somebody there. I think I got him. And I got loaded up. But I know no skellies, no vicious deeds, none of that. None of the stuff that makes Tessel magic. You know, unfortunately, this is a completely different game. And like I said, I totally understand it's not your not your cup of tea. I'm literally doing this just because I just had a Jonesin for it, and you know, obviously it is very different. And I have a not a false sense of control, but like I feel like I can do it. Wait, man, I keep getting bloated up. Oh, some doofus with a rocket launcher, of course. Alright, whatever. Hey, Beewolf! Trying not to work. And I am... dag nabbit. I changed the triggers on this from what they usually are, because you can customize it in this game. And I did it because it has better... You can pull it faster when it's the shoulder buttons, not the trigger buttons. But anyway, Beowulf, good to see you as well. And I'm happy to do anything I can to enable. Oh, that's why they went up the other side. Because Probably the guy with a freaking rocket launcher. He's a piss on everybody's party. Oh, hello. I was not expecting to run into somebody. Just literally run into somebody like that. And we're getting shellacked. We are getting completely wrecked here. I mean, I got 1 or 2 kills, so I'm cool with that. The first few games are just going to be getting back to the controls. Okay, there's that. All right. Well, to be fair, we joined late in the game, so it's not on me. It's not my fault. I was bringing us back. I was. There we go. Force for good. 0 kills. 0. I got 2 kills. Game. Why are you not respecting my kills? I lit somebody up with my bullets. Okay, well, now I feel horrible. I went from feeling like I was on top of the world and I was going to be a game changer, and now I feel really rotten. So, yeah. Anyway, Beetle, thanks for stopping by. Denise, I'm really excited. Again, every time I check on your channel, you keep on growing. You keep on growing. I think eventually you will have the entirety of the whatever's left of the Tesla community. They will be tuning in, or at least subscribe to your channel, which is saying something. I don't know, B. Well, we're about the same age. I mean, you know, our generation we didn't have a proliferation of FPSs, but if I can do it, you might have a year or 2 on me, but I think you could do it too. I mean, to be decent, I'm not good. Like I said, I'm not. If I'm the best one on the team, then we're in trouble. So, I am incredibly rusty. I have not. I had to actually, one of the downsides of this game is every like few days they seem to be doing an update on it. You think Tesla was bad, like once every couple weeks we get an upload, or you know, we'd have an update. It would take, you know, what, 12 seconds to upload. This thing I got in there, it was like, you have a 115 gigabyte update that you need to download in order to play this now. And I'm like, for crying out loud. So that's how long it's been. That's how long it's been. And that map I was not familiar with. This map I'm a little more familiar with, so that'll help. Last Grand Melee was about 1340. Nice. Okay. Yeah, Denise. 1340. That is not bad. That is not bad at all. Like you said, there's probably, I think we estimated there might have been like 2,500 maybe. All right, let's get Charlie. But yeah, I've been playing Rainbow Six, and it's kind of showing here. I'm not really doing all that well. I want to see if I tag this guy at all. See, and I didn't think about this. Now, this is not actually canon or official by any means, but it did occur to me now that at this time of day, the only people that are going to be playing this, aside from people like me who are selectively and temporarily unemployed, are going to be people who... Nice. People who play this game, probably of a younger demographic, and they spend a lot more of the time doing it. Ah, I saw him, but I couldn't pivot in time. So, I mean, my point being, the odds of getting wrecked by a bunch of sweaty, teenagers at this time of day, I think, is exponentially higher. So, I didn't really think this through very well. Ideally, I would like to be paired against people who... I see you. Come on. That's not how to throw it. Okay, that's also not how to throw a grenade. I know you're there, Turd Muffin. I know you're sulking. Okay. Well, that's fine. Let's see. Yeah, and I know a few that don't play Grand Melee. A couple of years ago, Grand Melee was 3,500, but probably more played during lockdown. Oh, absolutely, Denise. Yeah, that's the thing. I think pretty much across the board. I meant to shoot him and I threw a grenade, but maybe I got him anyway. Yeah, that is a good question, dude. Like, where did those numbers come from? Like, how do you? Because I think it was K Fluffy or somebody else had put forth numbers as well, but I didn't know that there was a place we could actually see. Like, I know you got the leaderboard, but this is just dumb the way I'm doing this right now. Yeah, where did he come from? Oh, okay, so I just happened to be looking in the wrong direction. That's good. That's always good. Anyway, better shut up about Tesla and go feed the cats. We'll leave this on. Oh, thank you, Denise. I appreciate that. But yes, do not let the kitty starve on my account. I would feel horrible. Partially because like I said, I suck pretty hard at this. B. Oh, I'm dead. Whoa. Okay. Jeez Louise. That's the only problem. I am playing with the lever action rifle. You got guys like Wahoo's like, I mean, it's fine. Play with whatever gun you want. I'm choosing to play with this gun. Unfortunately, it has it's not a sniper rifle, so it's not a one, so it's, quick scoping is not really something I do. But it can be a little bit harder. You've got pretty much 1 or 2 shots to get your point across, and if you don't do it, they're just going to gun you down. So it is, I probably should be playing it from, and I should probably take off aim assist. In this game, it's a default, especially for console. But, as I've learned, because Rainbow Six Siege does not have aim control and aim assist, that I'm doing myself a disservice training myself. So when we go to the next See, I got 1 shot off. 1 shot. That's my nemesis, I think. I think JC has jacked me more than anybody else. I mean, he's just camping there. Shooting me in the knees, too. What a jackhole. Like, take some pride in this, man. Get some headshots in there. Or you can just, you know, use a freaking rocket launcher. Some people, they have no pride in their craft. There we go again with my... Yeah, I'm going to have to switch my loadout. Actually, I think I could do that from here. Hey, I got 4 kills, though. Woo! Loadouts. Nope. Loadouts. We're going to go with... Yeah. There we go. I mean, this is not going to make me instantly better, but it is going to give me a much better chance when I get into confrontations. I can't remember which button throws a grenade. Oh, apparently I've got bones. See, there we go. Much easier when you have more than 1 shot to kill somebody. Oh no! How did that happen? I'm just sitting there enjoying my life. And somehow... And this is not a great map necessarily for a lever action rifle either. Yahoo! Ooh! Tagged him a few times. Let's see. I tapped through several 100 pages of Grand Melee an hour before it closed to see the placements. Yeah, that's a lot of work. Alright. Next call. Beowulf, are you... Well, your distraction, that's what you are. JC, my nemesis. Damn you, JC. And a bunch of numbers that I can't and don't want to try to pronounce. That's JC again. JC, I don't like you. I decidedly do not like you. You are an unpleasant person. You shoot me way too often, You shoot me far more than I shoot you, and that's not fair. If everybody in the world was like you, nobody would ever not get shot, because everybody would be shooting everybody else. I am selective about who I kill. Apparently, I don't kill you. I'll kill your friends, but I won't kill you. For whatever reason. JC's around the corner. There he is. The boogeyman. Oh, good. And the other thing in this game, you don't have friendly fire, which is something you do have in Windows 6, which makes me very... Oh, okay. Well, it wasn't JC, at least. Somebody's doing something besides JC. I mean, I don't mind being here. Take that, JC. Where you at? Where you at? Why are they, I hate, like, when people, I guess they do it with survivability. They're going for death to kill ratios. I just got shot by somebody. Oh, this guy. Okay, so you can't. Oh, you can't aim straight, so you have to run up. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I'll take that. It takes a little bit of skill to do some close melee stuff like that. I don't really bother with it. Not much. Wrecking house. But that's not important. The important thing is winning, and winning is getting objectives, not just shooting. Alright, well, tit for tat. Like I can go tit for tat all day. 50% kill death. I'm okay with that. Ooh. But man, just I don't remember there being this many explosives in the game. Like there used to be a lot of drone strikes and things like that. I don't remember as many people using rocket launchers and explosives of various kinds. I mean, there would always be some, but these seem to be very plentiful. Oh, we need to get another objective here. And... Come on, guys, let's lock it down. All right, well. Good thing I came all the way over here for nothing. I don't know if my in-game mic is turned off. Oh, JC! Fallen to me! Aha! Very satisfying. When you identify a nemesis, and then you're able to subsequently best your nemesis at least 1 or 2 times. There we go! We wons! We wons! And I'm guessing I'm third or fourth in the rankings. I'm 1 or 2 from the very bottom. See you soon. Gotta work some more. Okay, buddy. Yeah, absolutely. I will be joining you all in the working lives. I actually have started applying for jobs. So, okay, third, fourth. That's like I thought. 13 kills, not too bad. Death 17. So yeah, I mean, but that was before I made my weapon change. But I am going to take off auto aim assist. Take that off. But yeah, B-Wolf, thanks for stopping by. But yeah, this I'm trying to take advantage of this now because I'm starting to go, okay, at this point, it will not be much longer before I'm working, 9 to 5 again, or, putting in the hours, and this kind of thing will be an absolute luxury. I mean, it kind of is anyway, but all right, how do I do controller? Yes, aim response, aim assist, disabled. There we go. All right, so I am going to start sucking a lot more, but it means that in theory, I should be better at Rainbow Six when I play with my friends again. But Rainbow Six, there's just enough differences. For whatever reason, just everything feels very, very different in terms of how you kill and everything. And obviously, aim assist has something to do with that. And when you're playing on a controller, you really want to have a little bit of aim assist, but... since none of my friends are playing Call of Duty, they're all playing Rainbow Six, I kind of need to gear myself up for that. Wolfex Sawmill. Okay, I know this one too. That's why I go back to Modern Warfare 2, because this is the only one that I have Vanguard and I have Cold War for the zombies. I played, one of my friends loves playing zombies, so we'd play for the zombies together. That is, in fact, that's my friend Eric. So we should be playing that together at some point in the near future. But in the meantime, aside from the zombies, I never played Cold War or Vanguard as like the actual game. I just played it for the zombies. And this was the only game that I actually played for the multiplayer. So this is the only one that I know the maps for. And as anybody who knows these kind of games knows, that's kind of a big deal. This is a wider open territory. But you know what? I'm still going to go with this loadout because I can switch to this.
Capture and defend the objectives.
So if I'm defending the objective, I want to have a gun that can shoot rapidly.
Hostiles
And...
taking Bravo.
So we got one objective, that's good. Now we're going to switch to long because we're probably going to be up against some snipers trying to get a few kills done. Again, with the long distance, how in the world do you get that? Right off the jump, dude. That must be something new. I've never, like, you get those kinds of things, long-term strikes, you get those from, you know, actually doing stuff in the game. How do you get that? Oh, on the same side, Cobra Commander. But I appreciate your enthusiasm. And I'm loading up. Oh, you're so lucky I was... Oh, gosh. Probably with the aim assist off, I should be just sticking with a gun that I can get multiple shots off and reduce my likelihood of that happening again. Because that was ridiculous. So it would have been very, it's very satisfying to get one-shot kills on folks like that. But as you saw, oh gosh, aim assist helps so much. This is going to be a very steep learning curve. Yikes. Yikes. All right, things, whatever. You are my new nemesis, and therefore I despise you. Everything you stand for, which is... Where am I getting... It's the same... It's it. Yeah, things 1, things 2, whatever. It's... Wait, no, things 1, things... I don't know. It's a stupid name. It's a stupid name. I prefer pumpkin nipples, which is actually me misreading a name, but I would still prefer the way I misread a name to a name that just doesn't make no sense. And more booms! More booms. We're getting wrecked here, folks. We are getting wrecked. And that is okay. I mean, it's in so much that it's just a video game. But yeah, me and Cobra Commander here are, I don't think there's anybody else on our team. Wow, sniped. Whoa, with a freaking... No, okay. Yep. Yep. That's about... Actually, I guess with aim assist off, I probably should be going with the... Okay. I do like seeing it because I'm trying to learn. Wow, that was just... Isn't it? It's just very fortunate. Very, very fortunate for these folks. That, like, you see them, they switch over from... Oh, of course. The one guy I get the drop on, and he's my own teammate. Yep. Aim assist, boy. That is... It's very painful not to have it. That is for sure. And now you're my nemesis, Crow Donald. I have too many nemesises in this particular match. I think I was lulled by the first 2 games. Wow, he's worse than I am. That's saying something. Oh, again, the aim is... Okay, I'm gonna stop saying it, but I am just astounded at just how badly this goes without any kind of aim assist. Oh no! Even without aim assist, even without it. Just fucked him right in the noggin. Damn. Okay, well, they were bound to come for me at some. Of course, it would be thing one, thing nonsense name guy. Whatever. Okay. My finesse is no good if I don't get a headshot. Where the heck is... Yeah. Thing of one, of course it's you. Huh. Such a nuisance. Nuisance. Yes, we are. I wonder if the rest of my team is having a bad game as I am. Like I said, I'm probably, the way this is going, I'm probably the high scorer right now. But yeah, no, we're up, and this could actually be up against an actual team. Some folks are actually team. Who knows? I'm bad enough you can beat me not even trying, so it's doesn't have to be. Where's that coming from? Oh, all right, he's got the hair. Okay, yeah, kill streak. So might as well just. See if I can get some shots from the distance here. No easy pickings. Wow, getting shot from somebody. Oh, it's that thing again. Okay. Can we just shoot that down? Wow. Okay, so this is now just kill streak party. Yippee. Charge! Aha!
Enemy at the forklift.
Not the forklift. Too many places for country. And of course it's things one. Goodness gracious. Is anybody else playing this game other than those two turd muffins? Anybody else at all? Oh gosh. It's just the guns all over the place. Now I understand why I'm really bad. Like I said, Rainbow Six feels really bad. And it's because it's exactly this. Without anything to kind of help you hone in, it's just all over the place, and your recoil is horrible. So yeah, I get it now. Unfortunately, we seem to be coming together as a team just a little too late. Hey, I got my first kill with aim assist. Oh no, I guess maybe that's the second or third. Okay. Hail, Honey Badger. Good to see you, man. I missed you last week. I was gonna show folks the picture you sent me on Discord, and I was like, wait, Honey Badger's not here. I don't want to show off his picture when he's not here. So I will hopefully be able to show that if you're like the next time that that you're there for the Live at 5, I will happily show the pictures that you sent me on Discord of the Boromir Lord of the Rings deal there. But good to see you. I totally forgot. I wasn't even thinking like this is like you work at night, so during the day you're just kind of chilling, right? Well, unless you're building, home shelters for the homeless or taking care of goats or whatever. I swear, it almost sounds like I'm talking to somebody from the Old Testament. It's like, well, while Honey Badger was tending his father's flock. How many kills? 6. Only 7? No, wait, that's me. Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, wait. So yeah, 3 kills, 21 deaths. That is not a feel-good game at all. Yeah. Far cry from Schwartz normal. Yeah, it is, Honey Badger. I mean, and that's, that's the thing. This is getting a little more towards what I'm starting to do now, because I know that my time to be able to do this is running short. I'm starting to just try to play the games that I just, because like I said, I don't play Tesla that much anymore. I just watch it, but there are games that I do enjoy playing. So Moonrider, I'll be streaming that at 4 o'clock today. That's a side-scrolling 16-bit throwback. It's a modern game, or it came out in the past year or two, but it's 16-bit side-scrolling goodness, so that's a lot of fun. And I've got a ton of games that I haven't even like done anything with yet. So like a lot of Switch stuff. It's like Mario and things like that. So I'm gonna try to have a little more fun while the sun is shining, as it were, because as soon as I lock down a job, obviously, no matter what, I'm not going to have this kind of time. So it's like, let me game like my life depends upon it. And I'm doing this just because I had to dust off the Xbox because my friend Eric wanted to play Zombies again, because it's one of the few games that we actually just enjoyed messing around with together. And because Nintendo refuses to put out a decent co-op like Mario game, or like they come out with all these great like family fun, buddy games, and you can only play them if your buddy happens to be sitting next to you on the couch. But if your buddy's in California or Virginia or wherever else, good luck to you. That's all I have to say. Let's see. Most serious apologies for not making it live at 5. We had revival meetings at my church all last week, and Friday we took the evangelist up the mountain for some sightseeing. Nice! When we finally got back, it was too late to even pop in and say hi. I figured it was something like that. This is hit or miss for me, and without aim assist, I'm not liking my chances. But I should get a few long distance kills in here. So we're gonna go with this one because I really don't think. Yeah.
Domination. Capture and hold the objectives.
What are you doing, dude? Stop camping in the freaking window, man. Like, I knew that was going to happen, but somebody's got to take the objective. You can't just have an objective just sitting out there not being taken. Ah! Nah, that was no excuse for that. I should have been able to. Alright guys, again, Fortune Baby World objective is not to stay alive, it's to capture the objective here. So, we gotta do it, folks, we gotta do it. That's how you win. And still, you haven't gotten A yet, come on. Okay, that wasn't me, unfortunately. That was my teammate. Serve you right there. Alright, this is not going well. There we go. Definitely takes a lot more setup and a lot more of a... Oh gosh, I can't just change it. You know what? Let's change the loadout. I need to change the loadout. Yeah. This map can be a little more sniper rifle-y. Like you're up against other snipers and stuff, or people going long distance, but... Take thermite, sucker!
Securing C.
Oh my gosh, this is painful. This is painful. There's a reason why there's aim assist on controllers. Dude, were you not even looking at me? Come on now. There's a guy up in the window. Yeah, of course there is. Bunch of campers. And they got the lead. That's the worst part. I haven't even gone to B yet. I need to go to B. Probably not going to make it. I'm going to get shot before I get there. But... Alright, come on. Wow. Wow, that is horrible. Alright. I just can't hold the controller straight. This is just not cool. Oh, this is hard. I mean, he had the drop on me. He was shooting me before I was shooting him, but still, I should be able to tag him a little bit. All right, that's on me for just standing there like a dummy. Can't get there quick enough. Jake, you are my nemesis. I thought the servers were down for Warzone. This isn't Warzone. They might be. I don't play Warzone. I don't like Warzone personally. The few times I played it, I just got sniped in the first few seconds. That was it. So yeah, this is just multiplayer. Yeah, multiplayer. That's it. My boys, all my boys, finally came for boot. Who's out there? Dang it, that wasn't my kill either. I felt really good, and I was like, wait, it didn't register. So Warzone is down? Like the servers are down? Oh, again, it was not me. My teammates are too awesome. I'm like, it's like one of those things you see in like the movies where it's like a little kid and he's like pretending he's trying to do a move like he's gonna hurt somebody, and he's not doing anything, but there's somebody standing behind him like doing all the cool stuff, and he's like. Oh, that's my teammate. Dang you, Jake! My nemesises. I will have my vengeance in this life or the next, or the one perhaps after that, or maybe the one after that. I don't know. Seems like it could take a while before I have my vengeance, because I'm really sucking right now. But mark my words, vengeance is coming, and its name is Shard. But not said like that. It's said like really cool. Okay. All right. At least I got killed by somebody other than my nemesis. Oh, my bad. I meant the game Warzone. Wait. Is this? Wait, so there's a game called Warzone as well as a Call of Duty mode? Either way, I'm not playing game, or what is it? Game Warzone. Warzone. I'm not playing Warzone. In whichever form it is, this is just straight up Call of Duty multiplayer. Oh yes, that was so satisfying. That's why I play this game. Oh, you're a bad guy. I thought it was my own teammate. I was like, there's no way this person is kissing me and is not on my team. Really, should have. No, I'm better than this. Oh, we're glitching a little here. Ooh, there's fire. Oh, you're not on my team either. All right, guys, we're doing well for a second there, but we need to get back on it. Ah. Guys, like, why are you the objective? Get the objective, All right, so again, a lot of campers on this map. A lot of people just wanting to camp out in the rooms up there, which is unfortunate, but. Hey, if everybody played the game, if everybody played the game the right way, I would always win. that's how it works. You see, that's the stipulation. Sorry, I forgot Modern Warfare wasn't actually just titled Warzone. That was kind of the game mode. I concede your superior knowledge on this one. That's fine. It's fine. No, it's fine because they are because one of them is free. Warzone is absolutely free. How many times is this jackhole gonna hit me as soon as I walk out the freaking door? Because yeah, Warzone is absolutely free to play, and Call of Duty costs money, so they do very much feel like different games. So you would not be faulted for believing that. And the only reason I know is because I tried playing it, like I said, that one time. And it was such a miserable experience. Like even worse than what's happening right now. Like again, just campers just sitting around. Like that's not. Now, granted, they do have the point lead, so it's not the dumbest thing in the world to do. But they were kind of doing that beforehand, and so it's really just says how poorly our team is doing. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. You like that? Reflexes, just one up and pow. It's the highs in this game are great. It's the lows that are like that's a low right there. The fact that I not only did I not kill him, but he turned around and killed me. That's a low. That feels really bad. That kind of mitigates the pleasurable feeling that I had from moments before. Like that was a chance to really. Okay, so again, somebody camping out in the window. Don't know. Oh, he got him. Nice. Good job, team. I mean, I guess that's the other way to do it instead of just bullheartedly charging in. I mean, this is a well, it was a close game. It is no longer close. See? Again, freaking camping. Yard. We should call the stream Boomer Plays multiplayer and gets angry at campers. Yes. That actually would be more apropos. And I thought about doing something like that because I mean I absolutely know that that's how it comes across. But he's still sitting back there. But to be fair, I think animus towards campers is not relegated to boomers. I think maybe we just really want to complain about it. But yeah, that sucks. So I would not be. I mean, so my performance was bad enough that I don't expect to be the number one. But yeah, because we were close for a while, and I don't know what happened. But we just got. I think that says it all. We. There you go. Like I said, I think the Big Hein. Hello, Jessica shot again. Yeah. So in fairness to me, so yeah, there's our kill death ratio 5 to 23. In fairness to me, because I have friends that play Rainbow Six Siege and that has 0 aim assist for controls or for controllers, I'm trying to. For the first time that I've played this game for quite a while back in the day. I mean, not a ton. I never got sweaty over it, but I played it considerably, and I always played with the minimum like standard aim assist. And I'm trying to do that without it now, and it is the results are kind of abysmal. But hey, Big Hein, good to see you there. Hey, you beat Baldrick into this stream too. Oh, he's probably at work. No, I don't want to leave the lobby. I mean, I kind of do. I'm kind of just getting plastered here, but that's all right. And by plastered, I don't mean drunk. I mean just getting absolutely destroyed by everybody. But as I said, I realize this is probably not the best time to be streaming a game like this because the only other people that would typically are going to be playing are people that don't have jobs. Because most people are working during this time. Obviously, Honey Badger, you got a job. I'm sure Big Hein, you've got a job. Denise, I know you've got a job, but you're also kind of just hanging out with me. But the people that are actually playing right now are probably people that play this game a lot. But I know at least 3 deaths that were just me whiffing on shots. If I had actually been able to shoot straight, wouldn't have gone down. So it should have been 6 kills against 20 deaths, which is a lot better. But there's an item in the store. Wait, you know that just shouting USA, USA is not the trick to win? I don't know that for a fact, Big Hind. I've not yet employed that strategy. Yeah, I'm thinking. So let's see. Okay, so everybody else, we got one PC player. Everybody else is console. And I would be very surprised if nobody's got aim assist on of some kind. So, but you know what? And I don't like Soldo Harbor. That's okay. There's only like 3 maps in this game that I'm not keen on, and Soldo Harbor is one of them. But I actually like the past 2 maps that we played, and I got wrecked on those, so I can't really blame that. But it's a MAGA hat. I'm pretty sure MAGA hats are red, right? This is a roll to 1 hat. These are my buddies on the Roll to 1 channel. Hooked me up with this nifty hat back when I was a part of the channel, obviously. But my hair is an absolute disaster today. So I didn't want to appear on camera with it. I mean, it's all poofy and whatnot. So I'm doing this for presentation purposes only. I actually used to play this because my character has the green hat, like a green ball cap on. I actually have a camouflage ball cap that I would wear when I played this initially, but I figured doing a little roll to 1 shout out probably better. Campers are, in my opinion, COD's equivalent to invade players. Exactly, Honey Badger. Exactly. Yes. It's because I mean, you just sit there and until people figure out, like, or until enough, ideally your teammates see that happening. Is this guy trying to teabag our flag? Wait, is that guy? That might be my nemesis. That's the thing. There's probably not a whole lot of people playing right now, so I'm more than likely going to come across my nemesis while we're playing. He'll be on my team at one point. Oh, you got shot by me! Oh, okay. I need a yellow ferret for hair. Spray and pray. I'm kind of spraying and praying. That's kind of what's happening. I'm trying to get that. See, honey, but you got me killed, man. You got me killed. I'm too busy talking. I mean, that just shows you I don't care. I'm here for the occasional. Oh, got it. So see, I'm getting a little bit better. And I'm a Kingslayer now. So I'm getting a little bit better. But it's gonna be a long run. Like account for recoil and everything, and I'm still trying to shake off the dust. Oh wait, I need to try USA. It worked, Big Hind. It worked. You might have been sarcastic, but it worked. It's when I was shouting USA. Wait. Okay, yeah, that was that. I won. Let's see if I can try this again here. USA. Everybody's got. Oh, he's coming out that side, or maybe this side. All right. Well, we're doing all right. We're doing okay for now. The objectives. Eat thermite, turd muffin. This is gonna get ugly. USA, spray and pray, USA. Oh my gosh, it worked again, Big Hind. You see that? I used Honey Badger spray and pray, and I used your USA, and together I took down an opponent that I, by all rights, should not have had a chance at. So I do appreciate the pro tips, gentlemen. So it's a learning experience for all of us. I don't want to use this gun right now. I think there's somebody waiting upstairs. Oh, no. We've got all the objectives. Okay, and my entire team is over here apparently. We are great coaches. You are indeed. Who would have thunk? Oh no! Pro tip: don't reload unless you absolutely have to when you're in the middle of it. Oh, see? Okay, quick scopers. So I have 3 peeves in this game. 3 peeves, and I don't care, boomer, whatever. These are my peeves. I will state them. And peeves are just that. I don't necessarily harbor animosity, but they are just things that annoy me as for whoever I am, as the person I am. One is camping. I think, you know, yeah, that's just the thing. Two is bunny hoppers, people that run around just tapping the jump button all the time, because they pretend that it means that they're more skilled at the game, which is what irks me about it. But it is actually the opposite, because you actually the game does not punish your accuracy for jumping. Oh, it does make you harder to hit, but it's not a skill thing. It's not like you have to be better at shooting or something because you're jumping. It's just a way to exploit the fact that the game doesn't. It makes you harder to hit, but there's no punishment for it. And I just think it's obnoxious. This is not a Mario game. Like, you should not be jumping around like you're freaking Mario. And quick scoping. Quick scoping is, for those who don't know, you manipulate the ADS stats and everything on a freaking sniper rifle. Sniper rifle, which is supposed to be one shot from afar, more strategic, and people walk around quick scoping, which is pretty much just one-shot killing people as they run around on the map. So it's just, it kind of takes away the downside of it. Now, granted, you have to get pretty good. Like, it takes a lot of practice. Unlike camping, I probably should have stabbed the guy. Unlike the other two that require no skill, quick scoping does require a lot of skill and a lot of practice. The problem is once you get it down, it's just ridiculous. You just watch games where people run around doing that. It's asinine. Shorty, if you drop a nuke on the lobby, I will buy you however many Hawaiian pizzas you want for the next year. Wait a minute. Drop a nuke on. How do I drop a nuke on the lobby? What's a nuke? I mean, I understand what a nuke is in the classical sense, but what does it mean in terms of gameplay? And how do I do that? Because the lobby is just where it's just the players, right? So are you saying if I get because what is that called? A kill streak? I've gotten kill streaks. You can't get the kind of camo that I've got without getting a kill streak, but it is very, very difficult. People are shooting, and I don't know where, but I'll find out, I guess. USA! 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 Oh, crap. The one objective that I'm on, nobody's contesting. Okay. See, again, like, you're just sitting there like a putz, dude. Now I get it. Like I said in the last game, if you're ahead and you're camping, there's some strategic sense to that. Like, you have no reason to run around the map. You just want to sit there and guard the objectives because that's all you need to do. When you're down as much as these guys are, camping is the dumbest thing you want to do if you actually want to win the game. If you don't care about winning, you just want to, get your kill-death ratio up because you're a bit of a, wackadoodle. Oh, I can't shoot straight. Can't shoot straight. Oh, there we go. I don't know how I won that competition. Usually I lose those. I think I just happen to have the right angle on that one. Maybe? Turn around? Maybe? Crap. Ooh, gotcha! Oh, gosh darn it! That's another one that should have been mine. See, that's a quick scoper. That's what I'm talking about. Watch. I mean, he's not great at it. He's okay at it. Real quick scoping, there's no adjustment. You just, and really, I mean, yeah. And I think it's even easier for PCs because you're pointing and clicking essentially, whereas at least with a controller you have to do a little bit of dynamic movement and finessing. That could just be the disgruntled me being pissed off because I can't play with a mouse and keyboard. I can't. I'm capable. Well, no, I'm not. That's the problem. And that should have been that. I don't know if that was odd. If I would have got that with aim assist, wouldn't have hurt. Probably would have still gotten the gun down. Dang! It took me too long to line it up. Again, see, they're just camping. They're just camping. They're losing and they're camping, and that's the dumbest. Like, I don't mind. It's kind of like if you want to, Okay, I think if my ears are ringing, I should still be able to bring my gun up. Yeah, congratulations, guys. Like just keep hiding off in your little hidey holes there. Losing big time. Losing big time. Oh, we're on the same team. You're lucky, because I would have totally nailed you. USA! 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 Yay! Okay, now I do want to make sure that... Yeah, we wrecked. And I'm hoping to be 4th one in kills. Okay, 5th. 4th. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 5th. Okay. 8 kills, 12 deaths. So we're getting closer. We're getting a little closer to a decent game. And we did have him. That turd muffin that was my nemesis in one of the games, he didn't do diddly squat. You saw that? His kill, he was 9 and 14. But the only way he could be lower than me, because I had fewer kills than that, I think, if I remember correctly, is if he wasn't doing anything about the objective. So anyway. Yeah, 20 kills in a row without dying, and you can drop a nuke on the lobby. Yeah, Honey Badger, come on, man. I'm not sweaty. Schward is not sweaty. Schward does not get 20 kills in a row. Schward is lucky to get 5 to 2. I'm lucky to go back-to-back kills. All right, I need to audio. I want to make sure my... Okay, mute everyone except friends. Voice chat volume. I don't know if that meant that they could hear me. Okay, so microphone test. I don't think it's... Wait, left trigger. Check. Check, check, check. Check, check, check. I don't think it's working. Good. Like, I don't want people to hear me. All right, I don't think they do. Oh no, yeah, I think it's only on Steam. But yeah, Honey Badger, I appreciate that. But he, as appealing as the Hawaiian pizza would be, and as motivating as that is for me, I'm probably not gonna do that, because Hackney Yard. This is another one that's hit or miss, literally. Now that I think about it, most maps are hit or miss for me. There are some where there's... So any cities, I'm usually not great in. So like there's St. Petersburg, and there's another one. Like anytime there's a lot of places for people to hide, this has a moderate amount, but that's the great thing about having objectives versus with like Rainbow Six, where it's like you've got one main objective thing, and you like everybody has to be going for it. Everybody's defending it. Everybody's attacking. Here you're not necessarily up against everybody else. You can be going to different objectives, doing different things. I can't even remember. I think, yeah. Oh, you missed, son. And I wasn't able. I pushed the wrong button. I was going for my step back. You see, it's quick scoper. Well, no. Yep. When you see that sporadic, that crap, that's bull crap right there. You see that? You zoom in, and his thing is all over the place, and he somehow shoots at the right time. That's aim assist, quick sniping bull crap is what that is. And like I said, it's a peeve. It's a peeve. So I am kind of one note in that regard. There are going to be those things, and I've taken a break from this game for that reason. Just so many people bunny hopping, quick scoping, camping. Like, eh.
Bravo secure. Security.
But I mean, that's my hang up. The game allows it. It's part of the game. You can't fault people for doing what they can within the confines of the game. There he is again. All right, hack. I hack. I look like poop. You probably do. You probably do. I'm just nervous. What's your butt doing in my face? Okay, he's not really good at it either. Oh, that's Posh. That's another one. I don't know if he's... Okay. Yeah, we've got 2 quick scopers here. So, yeah, this game is going to be pretty rough. Pretty rough. If you're really unlucky, you can come across 1 or 2, but... Or 1. You know, in any particular game, but... Oof. Play shipment. Oh yes, dude, Honey Badger, I've done that. Like getting long shot with pistol. Like that's the only one you can get a long shot. That's the only area we can get a long shot with a pistol on. I mean, you can get it anywhere, but like the pistol, the distance is short enough that you can get what they consider to be a long shot with the pistol in shipment. Hip fire kills. There's a lot of camos that I unlocked off of shipment. And they have periods where like you can actually just queue into shipment. Like you don't even have to. You're not even in a general lobby. You're just there for shipment. And yeah, I took full advantage of that. I got assist on that one. That is just me spraying and praying. I've really got to get better at my control. Hello, anybody? You know, it sucks when you're in a great position and nobody's... Oh, golly day! Oh, maybe I'm just gonna say, you know what? I don't want to play Rainbow Six Siege. I don't want to play without aim assist of any kind. You don't need to bastardize it, but just having a little bit there to kind of help zone you in. That's a nice thing. But like I said, I'm not that great at this game anyway, so it's not like I went from aces to garbage. Alright, Nugget, I like you. You're good people. You see me? I'm all over the freaking place. Like aim assist, for those who don't, like aim assist kind of helps you hone in a little bit on like kind of where you need to. It'll catch your reticle. So like when I'm going all over the place, aim assist will slow you down when you pass over a target to make it a little easier to stay on target. And without that, you're just doing what I'm doing right now, which is getting killed by quick scopers. Like, I'm sorry, you should not be able to use a sniper rifle as a shotgun. That's bullcrap. That is absolute bullcrap. That's not. It's a freaking sniper rifle. Not. Yeah. It's. I find that appalling. I actually started practicing doing that, but then that's what comes back to what I say with Tesla. If you hate playing against the deck, don't play that deck because chances are everybody else hates it too. And it's fun if you're playing it, but it sucks for everybody else. Like that's not a great way to roll poop downhill, is what that is. All right, that was a low, no kill. That probably should have got. Okay, there at least he's using a gun that's not a freaking sniper rifle. But yeah, no, shipment can be fun. Shipment can be a lot of fun. Like I said, especially if you're trying to get certain kills, just having that kind of kill. But I remember that was one of the first maps when my friend got me into this game. That was the first map we played, and I was like, this game is chaos. I'm not going to be able to play this game. But obviously, anybody who's played shipment knows. Wow, all of us could kill this guy. I thought he was going to sneak around here. But honestly, the way I'm sighting up these guys, it's probably better for me to just do one shot, one kill, because pretty much if I don't get him with the first 2 bullets, I'm screwed anyway.
Friendly VTOL jet on station.
Oh, that's good. We needed a VTOL. Okay, as bad as I am at getting kill streaks, I need my teammates to be good at it, because otherwise we're just going to lose.
We've lost C.
I'm with you, Nugget. Don't shoot me, Nugget. Killed my friend right there. We should be able to get some. Make cover some ground. Alright, good. They got poop nugget or whatever his name is. Poop stick. I don't know. Okay. Ah, golly day. Well, Chop, you're at least something I haven't seen before. I like variety. I like diversity in the people who kill. I prefer not to see the same name over. It feels less personal. If you're getting killed by the same person over and over again, it feels like... Okay, there was just too many targets. Too many targets. I needed to pick one and I couldn't. Oh, gosh. That's alright. That's alright. Okay, he's got that covered. Oh dear. Alright, he's gonna be coming in. Any second. Wait, was he literally just... Oh, I thought my friend was upstairs. Apparently he was, and then he wasn't. We need to get some objectives here. Objective, Your Honor. How's it? Hey, don't take my kill, big chopper thing. Wow. Wow. He just circled around like a tenacious little bastard. Come on, team. We don't want to lose to these guys. They're jerks. All of them are jerks. You can just tell by the way they look at you. When they're shooting you, you can see the animus in their eyes. They're not shooting the way normal people do. They're shooting to kill. Which are meanie weenies. Seriously, dude? Come on, up there anymore. We don't have time for these shenanigans. We've got to get these objectives. So in we go. He's probably going to shoot me in the back. I made it in. Yay! Alright, we're holding on to a lead. Very, very tenuously holding on to a lead. So if they just want to camp, I'm totally down with that, guys. How about you camp? Set up camps.
We've lost B. Reloading. Friendly people jet on station.
Oh no! I can't be stopped. Oh crap, 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 crap. That's not the time to pop that. Oh, I kissed him with my gun. Okay, I think we got this. I think we got this. And I think I'm just under the 50%. Oh, piss. Wow, that was close. My teammate saved me from a gruesome death at the last moment. Alright. Wow, that's pretty embarrassing when the highlight of the game is a freaking... what are those things? Yeah, so there we go. Nope. Still very much dying more than I'm killing, but I wasn't the worst one on the team. There we go. That feels about right. Feels about right. But aside from that early quick scoping, it really didn't feel too bad as a game in general. Probably 2 kills that could have gone my way if I'd been better. And the rest of them I was just outgunned, outplayed, outmatch head. Al-Rab Airbase. I don't remember this one. Oh, nope, I do. They introduced like 3 maps like towards the end of this game when I kind of stopped playing. So there are 2 or 3 maps. Al-Rab Airbase is one of the ones I'm not as familiar with. That one and the first one we did, the Russian tank place. I remember playing that a few times, but that came in towards the tail end, as I recall. So yeah. It's warm in here, but I'm not sweaty. Nah, man. Alright, yeah. So, Lord, let there be no quickscopers. I haven't seen any bunny hoppers. I have not yet seen. We've had 2 or 3 games with quickscopers. No bunny hoppers. And only 1 game with campers. So it's not been too bad. It's not been too bad. Just from a pure peeve standpoint. But yeah, this no aim assist thing is for the birds. And I'm not sure how well this one's going to go. I don't know the map all that well. But you thing moves, not your friend, shoot thing. It's not that hard. So why am I going? See, that's the thing. I'm running for A because I think that's the closest one because I'm an idiot. Now we need to go to B. B is the key. And that's usually, in this game, it usually kind of is. That's the most hotly contested often. Surely nobody will come in one of these doors. I'm still getting used to, like, seeing people that aren't shooting me that aren't my teammates either. Like, it throws me off. Anytime I see somebody who's not shooting at me, I just assume they're a good, they're one of the good guys, and then they start shooting. I'm like, wait, what? I thought you were my buddy. They took A already? I tagged you, but I didn't finish you, and I got shot in turn. So yeah, this is a rough start. Owing to me being pretty bad right now. Of course, 2 guys I can let the drop on. Oh, 3 guys, and they're all on my team. Guys, why are you hanging around here? This is not the objective. We got 1 guy taking the objective. Well, I was a meat shield for the guy behind me. Hopefully he took it. He did. He took it. Yes. And we're about to lose it now. I'm coming. You just said we hold all the objectives. Don't move the goalpost, buddy. Ah. That's all right. That's all right. There's the bunny hopper. Dang it. Oh! And I won that confrontation, my friend. I was prepared to say the opposite. Just be like, you won this engagement, my friend, but you won't. Chongo, my new nemesis. I recognize you from the last kill because you got that particular gun. So I've identified a nemesis. Somebody who singled me out. Somebody who's cruelly trying to kill me when I clearly was not trying to kill him. Big fan of the old tit for tat. The problem is when it's my nemesis, I very rarely get to do the tatting. Alright. Okay, I guess if we've got the objectives and camping there isn't the worst thing. It's still not. What did he say? Case assured? I hear you. Oh, that was a little bit of stream delay, a little matrixy stuff going on there. Can't fault myself for that one. But I missed her anyway. The only reason why she was still alive is because I missed her.
Losing B.
I know where B is. We know where B is. We haven't lost it. Oh, I see what you're saying. You're saying we're losing B.
We lost Bravo.
He killed us both? How in the world does that work? What was my teammate doing? Wow. So there are times in this game where my loadout includes Nerf darts or styrofoam bullets, and you don't realize it until you get into a gun engagement and your opponent and you shoot your opponent like 6 times and they don't die, and you're like, oh, I must be firing my Nerf guns, you know, Nerf or nothing.
Captured Charlie.
Lights a match, Charlie. Shots fired, he says on the battlefield. Is there a stupider thing to say? Alright, that guy's just... Okay, so I've got to camp on my team, which doesn't feel good. I mean, you can't be hypocritical. I don't like camping even if it's people on my team. But, as I even admitted that with the opposing team, if you have the lead, strategically, camping isn't the dumbest thing to do. It's when you're losing, and you're losing badly, and you're still camping just to get your shot, your kill death ratio up. Who shot him? Who shot him? Not you. No. Oh, you won this time. 960, whatever guy, name, person you are. But you haven't seen the last of Schward. Damn it. Oh. I'm like, oh, look, a basketball. Oh. Well, that sucked. That's embarrassing. See, those I don't mind too much because it's like, okay, that was just me being stupid. Or my opponent being smart. You know, he ducked down, he was laying on the ground like a doormat. Instead of keeping him down, okay, he's not camping there. That's good. Good for him. Nice. Man. Teamwork makes the dream work. Son of a gun.
We lost B.
That's not fair, dude. I was on a one-on-one with that other person and you cheated. Teamwork makes the dream work, my butt. It only makes the dream work when it's my teammate. If it's your teammate, it doesn't count. Oh. Wow. Alright, come on, guys. Tenuous lead, but we're losing it. Why are you going to C? We already have C. Oh. Because that's the way you get out of here. Okay. Like I said, don't know this map all that well. It's not an excuse for anything other than not knowing where I'm going. Oh, here I thought I was getting in all clever on the outside, but nope, they had somebody camping up the stairs. All right, guys. Oh, geez, we're in dire straits. We need to be getting all of these objectives right now. Nicely done. Nice. Good job, team. Good job, team. Get Bravo. Get Bravo. Okay. Dude, did you knock it up? Alright, so where is he now? He's in the building across. Okay, so he's guarding that door. Let's see if I can never remember.
Enemies taking Charlie. Securing Alpha. We're losing. Retake those points. We captured Alpha.
Gotta run all this way. Yeah, man versus machine. You gotta love that. Alright, so somebody... No, they didn't. I was gonna say, somebody must have taken out the... Couldn't pivot fast enough.
Two objectives lost. Move in.
This is unfortunate. I had a good lead and we lost it.
Care package inbound.
Alright. I thought I was gonna lose that. Luckily.
We're holding Bravo. Enemy radar overhead. Alpha.
That's where the guy is shooting from.
Enemy has Alpha.
Did he do it again? Okay, yep.
Charlie
Went back to his little hidey hole. Can't kick the habit. Must camp in this window. But to be fair, if we could punish him for it, he wouldn't do it anymore. The problem is we keep letting him get away with it.
Enemy has Bravo. You're
I
needed
wish I
at
could remember how to activate my stealth skill. Oh, there we go.
We're taking Alpha. We're losing. Retake those points.
Crapola. They got this. I don't think we can. We'd have to get him. Have to do better than that. Like I said, I can't even string 2 kills together, let alone 20, Honey Badger, you crazy person. Yeah, we'd have to have all 3 of them to stem the blood. Or stop the... I might actually be the high scorer on our team. Hey, bunny hop. Bunny hop, hop, hop. Oh, did I get quick scoped? I don't know. Who knows? I don't think so. Yeah, I did! I did! Yeah. It was a good game. I'm probably 1 or 2. Just when we lost. And there we go. And what? Dude, wasn't even aiming. What in the world? Okay, so I wasn't. Wow. So yeah, 3. That's it? Dude, I got more than that. I got that many at the very end of the game, for crying out loud. How in the world? But yeah, we are just. This is Stinkfest right here. Stinkfest. So yeah, next time I play Call of Duty, I'll do it during. I mean, it. You can have a job and still be really good at the game, but when I picture the quintessential FPS player, it's teenage kid that because we're not. We're out of. Well, no, they're in school now. What am I talking about? I thought for some reason I was on the weekend. Okay, so my theory just went out the window. I don't know who I'm playing against. Like I said, other than people like me who currently don't have daytime jobs. So that's all there is. So, okay, well, that's a little dose of reality there. I'm not playing particularly skilled people. I'm just particularly bad, especially without any kind of aim assist. But oh well. It's still a fun game. I still enjoy it. I still enjoy the physics of it. I still enjoy the mechanics of it. And it's very satisfying when you do get a one-shot kill off, or even just a kill in general. There's the feedback you get. The controller vibrates, and the tag system. It feels pretty good. So I still enjoy the mechanics of it. When you only got 3 kills and you got killed 18 times, it doesn't feel swell. I'll put it that way. 1 o'clock now. Moon Rider's at 4. Maybe I got another hour. I just kind of wanted to dust off the console. You know, I've got, because everything I have is Nintendo, except for this. I've got an Xbox One, no disc drive. Everything's on hard drive. Back in the day, it was the least expensive option, so I went with that. But yeah, every system I have other than Xbox One is Nintendo. So I haven't played this in forever, because without Xbox Live, there's not a whole lot you can do with it. I mean, I could be playing Mordor, Shadows of Mordor, and I might actually do that at some point, because I started playing it with a friend. I don't know, for some reason, I'm just not a co-op guy per se. It's very weird, because a lot of it involves like talking while you're playing. Like if we're in the same room, that's one thing. But for whatever reason, if I'm playing with a friend right now, we're going to be a little more coordinated in domination or whatever, or, you know, Call of Duty, but my efficacy goes way, way down. That was a really bad last game. It didn't feel that bad. It didn't feel like a 3-to-18 ratio game, but I guess it was. Man, I could have sworn I got a lot more kills than that. Unless I can take kills away from you because you just didn't get them in the right way or something. That doesn't sound right either. I guess I just didn't do as much killing as I thought I did. Because I'm kind-hearted. You know, I've got a big heart, big brain, and I just don't like killing people in this game where the objective is to kill people. Actually, that's not the objective. The objective is to... Was it fun? Was it fun watching me getting massacred, Honey Badger? What are you up to now, man? Are you, like I said, I know your typical work day starts in the evenings. Like, so what do you do during the day? Because I mean, I'm guessing a lot of your friends work during the day. So like, what do you? Is this like goat time? Like, are you tending the farm, like helping out in that area, or is this like your chill time? And like, so what do you like? Yeah, just curious, because you know, as we see, not too many people are out and about at this time of day. But I mean, I'm like I said, I had fun with this. I've gotten less salty with this game than I have with Legends, that's for sure. Because I feel most of the time when I get killed, I mean, there's a few times where it's like, okay, they got the corner, and like they saw me, it looked like for like 2 seconds, and I saw them for a split second, I'm dead. Quick scoping, obviously not a fun thing. But like even campers, like, okay, you get killed by a camper the first time, that's on the camper, and then after that, shame on me, because I know where they are now, and if I don't adjust accordingly, it's on me. I just feel like I have a lot more control in this game, and when you have more control, for me, it's less frustrating. It's not losing that sucks. It's feeling like you can't not lose. So I actually I can handle a hard game getting crushed in this more than I can in Legends, because I just, there's so much of the draw and so much of, you know, what your opponent has. Although this, in theory, is a lot more personal. You know, it's people actually targeting you and in live time. But anyway, currently mowing the lawn. How in the world? My parents are on their way back from Michigan from a pastor's missions conference at our old church in the UP. What's the UP? UP, Utah? No. UP. What's UP? Is that must be a Montana thing? But yeah, what's the UP? And how are you? So do you just have like the earbuds in, and you're just listening? Oh, I got. Well, okay, so I don't think that gave me a kill. I just Home Alone. Watched the latest episode of Rings of Power this morning. I just had to get out of the house. You watch Rings of Power, Honey Badger. You are enabling that nonsense. You are enabling. I thought you know what you're getting into. You know what it's all about. You know that they're counting your viewers. Right now, there's one more viewer than Amazon should have, because you are enabling them with your viewership. How dare you? You need to watch me. Watch me. I am here to guide you on the right path. What I am doing right now is infinitely more entertaining and better for your spirit and your body and your soul than Rings of Power. Rings of Power will suck the life out of you. You will lose years of your life by watching that. God does not want you. You know, he's like, hey man, thanks for putting that church up for me. You know, thanks for doing all that. But you watched Rings of Power. I mean, your salvation is kind of it's on tenuous ground right now. You know, it's just, you know, WWJ. Would Jesus watch Rings of Power? No, he would play Call of Duty. I think we can all agree on that. He would play it better than I would, but he would still be. So Whack-A-Mole is my nemesis here. Upper Peninsula. Okay, a peninsula in what? Where's the water? We had a peninsula in Virginia, but like it's a coastal state. There's lots of peninsulas and other words for peninsulas. Where's the peninsula in Montana? Bluetooth headphones, riding mower, nice. Oh, you guys probably have quite a bit of lawn to mow then. I don't think I've gotten a single kill yet. That's gonna change today or tonight or. Okay, I gotta remember how to do that here. Let's go, team. Leave the door open. I think that's our opponent is going to kill streak me. He didn't realize it was me either. That was kind of cool. So I watch it to talk about it from a position of authority. I see. Yeah, I have, but you know, I like, it depends on what you're criticizing about the show. If you want to criticize the acting, you know, the performances, the music, those kinds of things, yeah, you need to watch the show. But if you just want to criticize it on the writing and the story, which is really what I think would be, I mean, you don't have to watch it. You can just read a summary and say, do these things happen in the show? And they say yes, because dang it! Aha! And UP is Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Oh, okay. So that's a little bit of a. I need to. Hang on a second. I did this last time. I'm gonna look up to you, Honey Badger. You can't see it, but I'm looking up. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense for me to have it situated with the mic, so I keep peeing into the mic. But yeah, I mean, and that's what I tell you. If the script says, "Hey, guy poops on a log for 5 minutes," I don't need to watch it because it's a bad script. Because obviously it sounds horrible. But I mean, I kind of hear what you're saying. I just don't know how you do it. Like I can't even. There's a lot of really cool guys that have YouTube channels that like do a review of the game, or you know, or review of the show. And I can't even watch them because anytime they cut to like a scene where they're doing dialogue or whatever, it hurts my brain. It's like this is the most insipid. I don't know. It's painful. What was I watching? Oh, I'll be honest though, man. I was watching He-Man the other day. A friend of mine a long time ago. I don't know why he did this, to be honest, because I was never like a He-Man fan. I never declared that like to be a thing. But for whatever reason, I had a friend who bought me like a season of. I knew you went up there, you little jackhole, and I just didn't know you were going to be hiding out. All right, he's up there. Oh no. Whoa, we're halfway. But He-Man was horrible. So anyway, like I put it in there because I was watching like YouTube channel and like, you know, the figures and everything, and it kind of made me wane nostalgic. I was like, you know what? Like, there was a shot of like Skeletor calling his henchman a boob. He's like, "Come on, you boobs!" And I just thought it was freaking hilarious. I was like, okay, so if nothing else, Skeletor should be pretty funny. I'll watch it for that. And it was bad. And I'm not saying the writers inherently were bad, but I will say they were writing at an 8th grade level. Like, it's the kind of writing that you would expect from somebody who's like 8 years old. And, I mean, that's either genius or they're just not great writers. I don't know which one it is. Because it was just like the most basic, "I'll use this to kill you, He-Man. Not today, Skeletor." Like, every single episode was just some gimmick, and the gimmick works, and then it doesn't work, and, like, Skeletor shoots a beam, and the beam does something, and then the next episode he shoots a beam and it doesn't do anything. So it's not time for it to do something. It was just bad. Like I couldn't watch it, and it wasn't. Again, there's no political thing to it at all, and there's no shade. I mean, but they were very much. You just realize, okay, these were definitely just commercials. There was no, and then they try to tack on these morality lessons, which I love. There was one episode, well, not one. Almost every episode, there's Orko like trying to conjure some kind of demon or something. And the lesson is never like, hey, don't mess around with stuff that you don't quite understand. Like, hey, you might be opening Pandora's box kind of thing. It was ridiculous. I see your legs. He's probably dead. But it wasn't like, don't use witchcraft. It's not a good idea, kids. Instead, it was like, no, witchcraft isn't a thing. And there was one episode where Tila was like, I disobeyed my parents, and nothing bad happened to me, but that doesn't mean you should disobey your parents. Your parents know what's good for you. So don't do what I did in this episode and ignore what your parents say and not get punished for it. Because life will... Wow, you are worse than I am, dude. Whoever you are absolutely horrible. Where were you hiding? Oh wow, I just walked right past her. That's great. Michigan is where I'm from originally. I feel like you might have mentioned the honey badger, but I don't recall. Stop bunny hopping. I don't care if you're on my team. Stop bunny hopping. It's silly. Be dignified. We're losing. Okay, we're winning, but we're currently losing by objective. That should have been a kill, but it wasn't. And my teammate got it anyway. Alright. I meant to throw my... Do I have thermite? I do have thermite. Dang it! I could have actually nuked that guy. Dag nabbit. That would have felt so good. He's up there with his little shield. He's like, oh, you can't hurt me. And I'm like, eat thermite. He's like, no, I don't want to eat thermite. I'm like, yes. He's like, no. But it didn't happen. He just killed me. Okay, sniper from the building over there. That annoys me only because, and it's not a peeve, and it's not like a perpetual annoyance. I can never do that. Every time I try to like actually do the actual sniper thing where I go somewhere, take the high ground, you know, try to scope it on somebody, somebody always creeps up behind me or does something and shoots me before I can do anything. So every single time. I don't know. Yeah. So I'm a little bitter that I can't do that. It never works out for me. Like he got to, I mean, that's what you do in the movies. You know, he just sits there, watches you from afar, and just plops you right in the noggin before you can do anything. When I try to do it, it's like, oh, you got shot from behind. Is he still up there? He is. Got you pinned down now. Get the objective, guys. Get the objective. Oh. Nice. Our teammate got him. Haha. Okay, well that was fun. Oh, let's see. I've never watched He-Man, but another reason I watched Rings of Power because I watched Nerdrotic, Disparu, Critical Drinker, Geeks and Gamers, Shadowversity Nights, watching frankly the best part of the show. See, that's the thing. Those are exactly the ones, Honey Badger. Those are the ones that I would watch, but it is so bad. Like anytime, like Disparu is hilarious. And I love the fact that guy, like, he had a really small channel for a while, and then I think like somebody saw his videos or whatever, and gave him a little bit of a boost, you know, visual, like so the people were aware of him. And his channel just took off because he's really good. He's quick on his feet. He's very articulate, and just seems like a genuinely good guy. But anyway, I mean, they all do. I like all those fellas. But I can't watch the episodes because as soon as they cut to a thing, and I have to watch one of those people say one of those ridiculous lines or do one of those stupid things. I'm just like, I can't I can't handle it. It's just, it's so ridiculous that it hurts my brain. And I'm just like, I just, like, it's bad enough that I know this thing exists. I can't stand listening to it. So, I mean, kudos to you, but like, I actually stopped watching them a lot of times. Like, sometimes I will. It depends. Like, if it's, like, it can be bad. It just can't be as bad. Wow, were there only 4 of us playing? We still won, huh? 4 kills and 13 deaths. Getting marginally better. 4 captures, not great. Second in capture. So in terms of the actual objective of the game, we weren't doing too bad. But as actual players and our efficacy, we were pretty bad. Enemy at the gates. Yes. I love it. Okay, so July is one of them. But what's her name? Weiss. Rachel Weisz. She's the gal. And then I can't remember the guy. I think the guy who plays his friend. The PR guy is, if I'm not mistaken, he's a Shakespeare in Love guy. I haven't actually looked at that yet, but I think it's the same guy. Anyway, yes, 100% agree. Enemy of the Gates, great movie. I'm not sure. I've watched some videos talk about historical accuracy, but I mean, Braveheart is awesome, and the historical accuracy on that is very small. I don't look at Enemy of the Gates and go. I mean, there was actually a sniper, a Russian sniper who kicked butt. And that's the only part of the true story I think that really, and where he did it and everything. But like, there were people doing gun breakdowns. Anyway, bottom line, yes, very good movie. I enjoy that movie quite a bit. It is one of the ones though, I will be honest, Honey Badger, because I've had to reevaluate how I look at movies in the past. And not to say, okay, this movie's bad, I'm not going to watch this movie. Joseph Fiennes, is he the one that does? Is he the one? Actually, you know what? I have the power. I have the power! Unlike the real He-Man, who has the power to have a horrible TV show. Would you cast Shakespeare in Love? I think it's the same guy. Joseph Fiennes, Fiennes. Yes, it's the same guy. Cool. All right, so I got the face right. Those are the only 2 movies that I've seen that guy in. But yeah, yep, exactly right. That is, but yeah, very well done. But again, like, did we need? I mean, the love triangle. Okay, I get that, but it's like, it's wartime. Do we really need to throw sex into it? Do we really need to do that? And that is, if I'm not mistaken, that is pure Hollywood. There is no, in the real story, there were different parts here and there that were accurate. I'm pretty damn sure there was not a triangle love story. And again, you're on the freaking battlefield. Can you keep it in your pants for like, a year? I don't know. Anyway, I'm not nitpicking, saying it's a bad movie, but it's one of those things like once you get to a place where you go, hey, Hollywood has been trying to infuse their crap into everything for like 30 years, but they did it more subtly and they made it more cool and whatever. It wasn't in your face as much. So we just kind of digested it. So now I go back and watch these movies and I'm like, Enemy at the Gate would have been a fine movie. It would not have wanted for anything if they just left out the sex thing. Even if, they could have just had it being like, they could have a love triangle without it being like a lust deal or whatever. Anyway. Yeah. So I don't know. That's just one, it's one of the many examples of movies that I'm like, come on guys, really? Do we got to do this? The only reason why people are so pissed off now is because they're being less subtle about it. Not sex, obviously. That's just a staple. There's a lot of things that are staples. Oops, wrong button. I knew you were coming. You little turd muffin. Just couldn't figure out which direction or get my gun aimed in the right direction. Things that are very, very important for actually winning an exchange like that. I got one of them. That's okay. I got one of them. Yay, 1 out of 2. It's Hollywood, baby. All it's fair in love and war. Yeah, I mean, hey, literally, we got love and war in the same movie. But I mean, like, yeah, exactly. But that's the thing, Honey Badger. If we start accepting that's the problem. We're at where we're at today because, as an audience, we have, and a society, we accept those things. But right now they're trying to normalize things that we're going, hey, no. But Hollywood has already learned we will accept it eventually if they make it subtle enough. If that's just the way movies are. If they can just get us to believe that. They can just keep putting stuff in there, and that is how you normalize everything, like everything that we have, anything that is not normal, anything that we look at as a society and say, hey, this isn't really actually a great thing. How did we get to this point? It is many things, including media, normalizing it and making it seem like this is absolutely fine to do. Because as much as people want to pretend like, oh, I don't, the media doesn't influence me and movies don't influence me. I'm not saying movies make you do things. That's a bad guy. Yeah. But that's not the same guy, though, is it? Here, shoot my back. Please shoot my back. I'm a big dummy. Backing into a situation. This is the worst thing I could be doing. Just take me out of my misery. Seems to be what I'm saying. What are you just sitting there with a... Yeah. You're losing, jackhole. Like, you're losing badly. Probably shouldn't be camping out just trying to pick people off. But hey, you do you, buddy. You do you. I'm happy to take the win.
Securing Charlie.
Window.
Just aim at Alpha. We hold all the objectives.
Waiting for the retaliation. No retaliation. Okay.
Enemy personal radar in the air.
Enemy deployed.
Charlie.
One more time. There we go. Don't worry, buddy. I got your back. And their backs too. I kind of snuck out on them. Oh, suck. Can't climb the wall. Can't aim down sight. Well, Gone with the Wind is the first movie to use profanity, and now there's hardly a movie that doesn't have profane language. Right. Exactly. And here's... Yeah. Yep.
Securing Charlie.
You're absolutely right. The big old D word. Like I'm so like I'm not old enough where people would say the D word. It used to be the F word. Oh, she said the F word, said the S word, whatever. And now of course we have the N word, which it just makes it sound like the entire country is an infant. Because like the last time people said, oh, the whatever word we can't say the word, but we want to tell people that we said the word. So I don't know. It makes me feel like the entire world is an elementary school again. But I mean, there is a reason why I personally I think. Wait, is he on our team? He's on our team. I just got shot by somebody. Like, there's a reason I think why, like, the idea of like liberal and conservative is. Quick scope and son of a gun. Like, ideally, both things exist. Like, I don't think one is right or wrong, like, in a general sense. I think they're there to help us out. Like there's some areas we can progress in, and some areas that we should not move. Like there are some barriers that should be taken down, and there are some barriers that should remain in place. And the problem is when one side is either restricting, like unduly restricting, and continuing to restrict growth or change, just out of a blind adherence to tradition or whatever else. Or when the other side, the other folks are pushing things beyond boundaries that we shouldn't be doing, just because there's that saying: don't remove the fence until you figure out why it was put there in the first place. And a lot of fences are not there just to be poo-poo heads or to be restrictive or to make your life worse. A lot of the reasons they're there is because society is better for it. And so yeah, society suffers when either side, is restricting. So I mean, it's hard to, like, you couldn't have a war movie. I don't think a realistic war movie without profanity, because when you're in the heat of battle, like you're expressing yourself in that way, it's ridiculous. Like if you had a Christian studio that tried to do like a war movie and they try to keep it as a Christian movie where it had a G rating or a PG rating, it'd be the most ridiculous bit of nonsense ever. And that's why a lot of Christian movies do suck, because they try to portray real life, but their version of real life is a very weenified version of it that doesn't actually exist. And the quote-unquote bad guys are the people that need to learn a lesson of life very stereotypical and over the top with very little nuance in it. Really, Jerkface? Punch me in the back of the head? But I mean, it is true. So that's what I mean. But I like there are some things like does society take a big hit because people use profanity more often? I don't think so. I mean, it actually gives you a lot more creativity when it comes to expression. And if you're somebody like me who uses it, or historically used it very sparingly, if you really want to communicate that you're angry, if you don't usually use profanity, the moment you do, friends, family, whoever, they know that you're pissed off. You don't have to say very much at all. You can just say the word and it's like, oh gosh. But if you say it all the time, then it's like, okay, then it's very casual and it doesn't have any more significance. And it's just, there's levels to it. So I think it can be used to articulate emotions when used properly. But things like, the proliferation of just, hey, if you feel the urge, if you're horny and the person is willing, then just have sex. There's no harm in that. I don't think society benefits from that mentality. I don't think we're better off thinking that way. So that's what I mean. I think there are some things where it's better to scale it back, better to say, hey, these are things these are lines we shouldn't be crossing. But then he's saying, okay, there are lines like, okay, like, I mean, I guarantee you producers, TV producers and everything back then were using, our kill-death ratio is very, very close, 6 to 9. I mean, granted, Trenton up there with 35 freaking kills and 3 deaths. See, if he was on the other side, he would have been my nemesis. He would have just been, yeah, he would have been a nightmare. But yeah, and I'm not saying one way or the other, and that this should be allowed or not. I just think we can look at it. I do think there are the idea of progressivism is a bad idea. Similar to, hey, we're the party of the disenfranchised and the downtrodden, because if that is your party, if that's your identity, is that these are the people that we are for, then you have absolutely zero motivation to correct that, because then if they become wealthy or well-to-do and not disenfranchised, well, then you're no longer their party. So it's the same thing progressive. If your whole thing is we need to keep moving forward, it means you're going to keep tearing down barriers, tearing down things, because that is the nature of it. That's what you believe in, and that means essentially everything should be okay. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Like there is no limit on there. And so, but if you're not progressing, if you're not tearing down walls on the regular, if you're not trying to promote things that have been restricted at all times, and you're not really progressing, you're not progressive. And so I think it's just an adherence to that. That's why I said, I call it conservative and liberal, because I think you don't want to cling to tradition blindly, but you also don't want to just destroy things or just say, well, this should be fine. Why isn't this okay? I think it should be okay, without going, well, there's, a lot of reasons why this might not be considered okay, why this might actually be detrimental. But I can't claim to know all of them. But you are right. Yeah, Gone with the Wind was considered controversial because he said, frankly, Scarlett, I don't give a damn. Whoa. He wasn't even angry. He was just kind of like, oh, pick it. This is one of the ones that I totally suck at. I'm going to be trying to just kind of snipe-ish my way through this, because because that's what's going to happen. I'm just going to get picked off. I'm not great at... Like, I remember when I first started playing, I took some solos because my friends were like, oh, you need to get like a headset where you can hear, like a really good headset so that you can hear like where the people are coming from. And, I kind of had a lower res monitor. And so there were a lot of things that I could say, I could excuse my poor performance on. And but then I got the better headphones, and I'm currently on a better display. Where's my thermite? Oh, that is satisfying. That is satisfying. He's like, I have a shield, and I'm like, I've got thermite. It's you again, Whack-A-Mole. Oh, you're my nemesis from before, Whack-A-Mole. I'm glad I got to thermite you moly whack man. Going back to what we said about sex, I think the mentality of I'm horny and you're willing is how we ended up in the hookup culture we're currently in. Exactly, Honey Badger. That's my and again, in the Virgin video, I was trying to just be just talking about the experience and everything. But I mean, objectively, you are not better as a society if you're using something that is, however we want to try to frame it, whatever we want to try to do to change it. It is still a procreative activity. It is still, that is its primary function. It is going to do that. I mean, there are so many people that, you know, have the oops experience because, you know, and even with contraception, it still happens because that's what it is. It's there to do. Like, and you know, populating the earth and continuing to keep it populated is kind of a big deal. So whether you want to think of it as a creative thing or an evolutionary thing, there's a lot there that is trying to make sure that if you engage in the act of procreation, it does what it's meant to do, regardless of how we feel about it. And so the whole, like, it makes me feel good, to me, is not a sufficient argument for you are engaging in the act of creating life without the desire to create life. Like, that doesn't, to me, you can't justify that, especially when you look at what that leads to. When you go, okay, well, I'm in a place where I can have a good time with it, but I'm not in a place where I can handle it responsibly. Well, then what are your choices? And none of the choices are particularly good. Like, whichever position you come from, you have put yourself in a position where there is no good option for you. And yeah, this is going about as well as I expected. I'm not entirely sure why it's always this way on this map, but I just get hit as soon as I walk out. I just get hit by a bunch of stuff. Maybe I should just have a wingman. I'll follow this guy around. Maybe that'll help. Okay, he just got killed. Where did he get killed from? No point in having a wingman if he gets killed, and I can't avenge him.
Got 2 objectives. Keep hitting them.
At the same time, I kind of want to get those objectives. So, yeah.
Enemy precision airstrike. Take cover.
Of course they targeted me, and me only. I was the only. Look at that. Look at, there's nobody else around. It's just me. It's just me. I had to pick on the one guy that can't do anything. But yeah, the honey badger, that's kind of my point, is the normalization of casual sex was not a good idea. And that's when I for myself, I'm holding myself to a certain standard. I'm like, hey, I don't believe that certain things should be normalized. Beyond that, but that was kind of the first thing. And then I go, well, how many movies have I supported? How many movies do I watch on the regular where casual sex is normalized? And it's a lot of them. It's almost most of them in terms of movies. I mean, like, you got your Star Wars. Don't have to worry about it there. But Indiana Jones, for crying out loud. Indiana Jones, Last Crusade, like, it's rife with it. You know, both him and his father, you know, like father, like son. And so it's not necessarily about, oh, I'm not going to watch it now, necessarily, but being aware that the normalization isn't just, you know, like right now, it's like, okay, whatever the hot topic is, I'm just going to leave that open. Whatever anybody thinks, you know, is society is trying to put forward as, hey, this is totally fine. We should be open and welcome to this. Whatever that is, you just have to understand. First of all, at some point, there's going to be something that you do not agree with. So everybody out there who's got the, oh, you're just being judgmental. I'm like, I guarantee you there are things that could be that you know, society could try to normalize that you would not be in favor of, and then you're no less intolerant and bigoted than I am. You just draw your line somewhere else for whatever reason. Like, that doesn't bother you. That you don't think that's a problem. But I guarantee you there are things that you do think are a problem that other people don't. Like, there's always somebody out there who's more open-minded than you are. Now, see, I feel like the way we're getting, as much as I'm getting lit up, I feel like we should be winning. I feel like people are not really, like, there's really nobody around the objective. I can't get to the objective because I keep getting shot. And this is not helping matters, just running blindly forward. But B is a hotly contested thing. It needs to be procured. Almost. Come on, guys. Can somebody else follow up on B, please? Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. You heard my cry. Let's see. That's something about Christian circles that gets irritating. At college, there were those kids that had never talked about sex, and so they view it as taboo and something never to be discussed or brought up. But then when they would get married, they didn't know what to do. There was one guy I know of, because he was raised in that kind of environment, he viewed his wife as nothing more than a baby factory, so much to the point that the pastor in the church had to intercede. He's better now, actually views his wife as a wife and not just a baby factory, but he's the exception, not the rule. But he's not the exception to the rule. And
Losing A. We've lost A. We're taking Bravo.
that always gets me when it's like I've got the lead on a guy and you sideswipe me from the side. You need to play fair. I wasn't playing fair, but you need to play fair, because otherwise I don't have a chance. So play fair. They should not be winning. They should not be winning. It's not fair. My brother's best friend's wife grew up in a house where his mother told her that sex was only for his pleasure. She would get nothing from it except to be. Oh my gosh! Like, dude, I'm very naive in a lot of things when it comes to this sort of thing. But even I know, like that is ideally, from my understanding, like it's kind of the whole. It is. How do you say it? It is a microcosm of what marriage should be. If both parties are there for each other, if he is like, I am essentially giving my life to you, and she's doing the same thing, then it works great, because both people are making decisions and doing things because they're putting the other person first. And same thing with the sex. If he goes in there thinking, let me make this amazing for her, and she's thinking, let me make this amazing for him, it should be a pretty darn good experience. But if you're taught to go in there thinking, all right, make this good for me, like the marriage doesn't work like that. Life doesn't work. Relationship doesn't work like that. Why in the crap would you be taught, or would you think that something that is supposed to be for both people is just for one person? And to think that, okay, I'm going to go into this trying to make sure that I get what I want out of it. Like, why wouldn't your mentality be, let me give to the other person, knowing in theory, especially if you're in that committed relationship and you know that person, which is not a casual thing, it's actually somebody that you know and have a relationship with, the other person is thinking the same thing about you. She's like, I want this to be awesome for him. I want him to have a great time with this. I want this to be a great thing. I want him to enjoy it. And if I'm thinking the same thing, then, like I said, we both should, in theory, be able to enjoy it. But if you, I've never heard of that before. That blows my mind. That people would actually think that way. But I mean, to your point, Honey Badger, that is what I'm talking about when we talk about the balance of conservative and liberalism. Like the idea of that sex is some naughty thing, or it's something shameful, something that needs to be hidden, should never be talked about. That's very different than, I mean, that's like in the other direction. Like that's not any better. I mean, you have less chance of oh, I'm having a baby and didn't necessarily want one. But let's see. And it's like, no, sex is intended ultimately for procreation, but it's also pleasurable, and that's good. Some churches seem to teach that pleasure is wrong, and it's like, oh yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, people that preach, so yeah, you got prosperity gospel, which I don't necessarily agree with. It's not like, it's not all about, like, God's focus is not on, like, let me make you wealthy. Like, that's not his deal. But he does take care of his people, and he does flourish. I mean, there are infinite times, many times where, you know, and we're not supposed to just be walking around as beggars. So as much as I have a problem with like the pure, like, oh, God wants us to all be happy and have everything we want, I'm like, you haven't read the Bible, because there's really no good stories in the Bible. I mean, in terms of like people being happy, like it's a lot of miserable people going through a lot of rough times in their lives. But at the same time, there are the people that are, yeah, sex shouldn't be pleasurable, or we shouldn't take any pleasure in that. It's only for, you know, to create more of the populace. And then you also have the people that get pissed off if you are a believer and you happen to be wealthy, or you're wealthy in 5 to 16. Yeah, that felt like a 5 to 16. All right, I need to sit down. And it's like, and normally, honestly, it seems to be people that aren't prosperous, and they more or less seem to be a little jaded that they aren't, and they want to believe that it's because of their piety or because of their, you know, how good of a person they are, that they don't have things. And so when somebody who's a believer does, that's kind of throws that whole thing out the window. It's like, wait a minute, why are they, how can they be a believer and be doing well financially, very well financially, and I'm, you know, can barely push 2 pennies together. And you know, I thought the whole reason is because I'm suffering for God or whatever. So yeah, but that shtick, it does, yeah. But yeah, Song of Solomon, exactly. Yep, a couple that went. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, what is it? What is the great compliment? Her teeth are like sheep on a hill, none without its pair, or something. And I'm like, we got to remember, folks, as sexy as Song of Solomon can be, remember, this is a time before deodorant. I mean, they had perfumes and things, but this is before deodorant. This is before toothpaste. And I'm not saying that they didn't have any ways to, you know, to try to clean their mouths or whatever, but, you know, shaving and all that kind of stuff, all these things that we have now and have had probably for the past 100 years, those weren't things back then. So, like, the fact that part of his compliment is that you have all your teeth, like, it makes sense for the time, but... But, you know, it's like, okay, well then how many of the women didn't have teeth, or men? I mean, either way, how many of them didn't have all their teeth? But yeah, it's, I mean, and there's no biblical precedence for sex being something to be ashamed of or to not talk about or to, you know, to whatever. But at the same time, it is an intimate thing. I don't think it doesn't need to be kept secret, but it doesn't need to be talked about. Like anytime I hear the word smash or bang or any of those words, like it kind of, I'm not gonna say it actually nauseates me, but it does kind of get me a little sick to my stomach in a manner of speaking, because it's like, that is the antithesis of what it's supposed to be. You are saying it's glorified masturbation. If you're essentially using somebody else and like, you know, oh, I'm bashing, I'm doing whatever, you might as well, I mean, they might as well be a Kleenex or a sock or whatever the going trend is for the days. I don't know, but you know, it's glorified masturbation. It's not sex. You're using somebody else's body to give you pleasure. And yeah, I don't know. It's a little obnoxious to me, but it really breaks it down to a very crass, a very coarse and ugly thing. So I mean, again, it's either side or either extreme is pretty grody and not terribly helpful in terms of societal development, relational development. Literally just sitting there. Okay. Well, that's why we have 2 objectives and you have 1. Me. Let's see. There was a couple that went to the college I attended that got married, and a couple of months later they discovered they were pregnant. When they went to the doctor, told her that she was pregnant. She said, "That's impossible, I'm still a virgin." And she was adamant that she was still a virgin despite having sex, but her parents never told her about the birds and the bees, and they treated sex as something you must never discuss. Nose is the Tower of Lebanon, hair as sheep's wool, and my favorite, our bed is green. That one I don't remember. I actually need to read Song of Solomon again. I do remember that one thing about the sheep. Oh gosh. Yikes. High praise indeed there, Solomon. High praise indeed. But yeah, no, I need to read that again. That's Noses as a Tower of Lebanon. Definitely wonder. It makes you wonder about, like, well, not necessarily beauty standards. Like, that's not necessarily, but like, I don't think any poet since has praised anybody's nose. Wow, that should have been a kill right there. How did I miss that? Okay, apparently I just never shot my gun. I thought I shot my gun. Bed is green might be Ecclesiastes. I'm not saying it isn't. I just saying I don't remember that particular one, because it's been a while since I read Song of Solomon. Did I at least get a kill? No, because it was just that guy, right? Yeah, somehow he got me and I didn't get him. Aim assist. Weak person. I mean, obviously it worked for him. Solomon had 400 wives. Well, it did, but then you realize, like, you know, he fell away later on in life. Solomon did. He had some issues. I mean, not to say he didn't do the things, but I don't know that was ever like an endorsement of having that many. Wow. That was bad. That was bad. That should have been easy a second kill. And it wasn't, because that was bad. I should probably change the trigger buttons back to what they usually are. Yeah, and Honey Badger kind of expounding on that. Part of the reason why you have the obnoxious pushes in the other direction is when one side gets to when it isn't balanced. You know, it's kind of like the Force. If you have a repressed society, a society that is, you know, treating sex like a forbidden thing, the natural inclination is going to be to rebel against it because that's not the natural way of viewing it. That's not the natural way of going about it. And so you're going to have people that, but they're not going to push it in moderation. They're not going to say, "Hey, we should be able to talk about it. We should." You know, they're going to go to the other extreme. They're going to keep pushing until they get where they want to go. And then society goes, "Okay, wait a minute. It shouldn't be this free." Like the whole hippie movement, that got backed way off. It's like, no, this is not just go out and have sex with whoever you. Well, I mean, it kind of got backed off in a manner. But we haven't. I would say we haven't fully recovered from it. Because it feels good. It's really hard to convince people that they shouldn't be doing something as much when it feels so good. I mean, it really is for a lot of, and there's a reason why it's like one of the biggest addictions because it's like a drug. It makes you, it's a euphoric thing. Definitely say it's like up there with sugar at least. Never good to be chatting while trying to stay alive. If nothing else, I can't hear the footsteps. And it doesn't matter if I can't even get my gun lined up right. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I think it's important to be able to call that out on quote-unquote both sides. To be able to say, hey, the folks that I align most with, or the folks that share my core values, I think there's some extremism there, or there's an unhealthy way of looking at certain things. It needs to be a little, and then on the other side, people need to be like, hey, you know what? I typically lean a different way, but there is excess there as well. We need to be backing that off. Because if you don't, I mean, that right now people are talking about the pendulum swinging, and I do think that is the case. But if we do not moderate how far it swings back, we're just going to end up pushing it in the other direction, and you're going to be back to, because people still remember. I mean, anytime woke is talked about, people remember. In the 80s and 90s when Christianity was trying to get stuff canceled and get people canceled, play the record backwards and it's demonic. I'm not saying, from my personal beliefs, I do believe that there's good and evil. There are demonic forces. I believe all that stuff exists, but I don't necessarily think that everything that, that rock and roll, because music is loud or it's not what you're used to, that it's the devil's music, or all that kind of stuff. So I mean, but it's two sides of the same coin. It's we don't like something, we don't agree with it, so we're going to have it removed, regardless of what the reason is. You're going, well, I don't believe in censorship. Doesn't matter why. Doesn't matter if it's something that I don't agree with. I can't have intellectual consistency if I say, well, I don't believe in censorship except for things that I think are harmful. No. If I'm not for censorship, then I need to say, hey, let the people say stuff that I don't necessarily agree with, or I think is unhealthy, or I think is not good for society, because it's wholly wrong to be like, well, I only think my opinions or things that agree with me should be heard. And in fact, I have so much belief in or strength in what I believe, or faith in what I believe, that I think it stands up in the marketplace of ideas. I think that let somebody else share an opposite view. I don't think it's gonna. Why is the sound now gone? What happened to the sound? Is the sound? The sound went out on. Did the sound go out on the game? Huh. We have lost sound. But it's still coming through the. Well, that's just weird. Well, I mean, it's not that I can't play without sound, but I don't enjoy it. I like to be able to hear the things. So if this does not reset itself after this match is over, I think I might have to just end the stream, and hopefully This is not a. Huh. It's not a. It's just a match glitch. It's a computer glitch, not a. Not that something went out on the capture device. That would really suck. But we'll find out in a second here. Oh yeah, no, yeah, Honey Badger, no, which is good. But it's the game sound that went out. That just suddenly, I no longer have game audio. It's not, and I don't know if it's a glitch during the match, like if it's going to come back after this, or if something got fried in the hardware and it no longer can transmit audio. So I'm trying to. So like right now, can't hear anything. All right, 9 kills, 13 deaths. That's the best ratio we've had today. So we are definitely getting better. Let me see. Unmute. I might have hit a button by accident. All right. Still not hearing it. Let me. Oh gosh, that's not fun. Okay, so it's not the game because it's not working through here either. That's just weird for the game audio to just automatically cut out like that. What is this? Well, I can shut it off and turn it back. Okay, I heard the console chirp at me. All right, so yeah. Oh, interesting. Oh, maybe did Elgato freeze entirely? Because I'm looking at the screen right now and it looks like it's frozen on a game. Yeah, I think Elgato just crapped out on me. That is interesting. And a little not cool. Not cool. Let me see if I can. Okay. Interesting. All right, try this again. New title for the stream: Philosophy and Call of Duty. Well, more like philosophy and religion and political philosophy, right? And Call of Duty. And Call of Duty. So, yeah, COD, philosophy, and religiosity, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, Elgato just crapped out on me. I mean, I should be able to reset it. But that's not cool. Well, this is probably something I should troubleshoot off the air. So, I kind of needed, because I got to get a few things done before the Moonrider, stream in a couple hours. So, I guess this is as good a time as any to end the stream. But Honey Badger, thanks so much for chatting with me. I was gonna going to chime in more, but I want to get this sorted out now because this is kind of a big deal. But yeah, thanks for sticking with me. For those of you who have watched, and these, if you're still listening, thanks so much for tuning in. And for those who happen to be lurking, appreciate you having you there. Anyway, I will end this for now. Hopefully be back in a couple hours, provided El Gato has not just completely died altogether. So until next time. Oh, hey, John. Oh my gosh, John. Dude, man. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Right as you joined in, I got nothing. I'm so sorry, man. But it's good to see you, my friend. It's good to see you. I'll be back on in 2 hours if you happen to be around. But yeah, let me go ahead and get this squared away. John, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Dang, missed opportunity here. But yeah, no, I got to address this. This is technical. I mean, it just died. I mean, the light's on, but the stream just died. So